Lamar Jackson, those were reruns. Ooh-wee. Every time they made it, like, ooh-wee. Jalen Hurts is just a ooh. He not the weed. He's just a ooh. He's going to touch push. You see what I mean? Just a touch push. But he has great leadership, and it's incredible what he has done. He has knocked the door down for the running, so-called running quarterback, and insists the African-American quarterback, because now the thing that they always held against them was, well, you can't win a championship with that style of play. And they Hurts says, yes, you can. And now you can go get the rest of those brothers and bring them in the league. So you got to give them all the credit in the world, man, for standing there. You would have thought Michael Vick or Lamar Jackson would be the one that gets this army. But it wasn't. It was Jalen Hurts. And he deserved everything he was getting.
That's like your man Sean Payton, right? He don't like the black quarterbacks, right?
Adobe Acrobat AI Assistant helps me build trust with clients. With AI Assistant, I can find contract details quickly. Putting all of this together helps position myself as an expert, and it gives me that confidence to talk to clients.
Without the ones like you working tirelessly to keep things running, everything would suddenly stop. No matter your industry, Grainger's here for you with professional-grade supplies. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Well, the whole thing was black quarterbacks. A lot of coaches didn't like the black quarterback because, like they said, they didn't think they could think through a process like that.
I said Sean Payton, Mike. I said Sean Payton, Mike. Sean Payton, Mike. I asked you, Sean.
Oh, you trying to go back to some Now, but I understand Sean Payton's situation with Russell. Russell could read. He was just too damn short.
What?
And those guys started learning. We just got to put our arms up.
Heard that before, Mike.
What's that?
That he's too short. But when I said it, I sounded crazy. I just had to co-sign that.
Keep
going.
It is spin day.
Sean likes to play freestyle. So, like, that's what I work with Drew Brees. You're that short, you won't be able to see everybody when they get close to you. So play pre-snap. Understand when you're going with the ball before they snap the ball. And Russ is actually a post-snap player, so they were gonna collide. I didn't like the way they collided on the sideline. I saw them collide with this quarterback this year. But them two white guys got it together and went on to some good things.
Well, Mike, for the viewers out there, can you let everybody know what's the proper pause size for a quarterback so you and Stack can stop using this?
Yeah, because Russell Wilson's a man. I'm not really going to attribute that to Mike. Stack went to the game in Pittsburgh, and she says Russell Wilson's kind of short to see over the offensive and defensive line. And when he was winning, it was just fine, and Mike Tomlin made the right decision. But then when they start losing, I realized the problem. He's too short. He actually should have 2 Super Bowls. He's a play call away from not having 2 Super Bowls. He's Super Bowl champion Stack. Okay, I digress.
But back then, those Super Bowl championships, the Russell got the Super Bowl opportunities that he got in Seattle, that was a younger Russell. He was short, but he could move. Now he's short and stuck. That's a problem. You can't move like you used to. So that's what Stat is talking about, because now when you get trapped in that pocket and you can't roll the twirl and get out of that pocket because your ass too short and you can't throw the ball, you can't see over nobody, that becomes a problem. You try to deal with it as best you can.
Stat didn't say anything about him being slow. Stat, we're not letting you put 10 on 20.
I did say that too, but I said I trust Mike Tomlin, so if that's his decision, go for it.
So what's the height? Mike?
He's not 5'9".
Yo, if you look at the video, because I interviewed Russell Wilson, we're like the same height.
You're not getting enough.
We are like the same height. We are like the same height.
Keep rolling
I'm gonna say that's just stating facts. That's all.
Right now.
That's all I'm saying. He's like,
See, everybody sees that.
sorry. I didn't say anything else. He fouled 5'9". That's the truth. You can look at the videos. You can check the stats. That's all I gotta say.
Mike, I do want to say, okay, Stat, you and your father talk about we discovered the problem that they went to the game. 6'1". They're
6'1" is the height.
6'1", I want a minimum of 6'1". Because those guys, nothing, you're going to be 6'5", 6'4", you know. So I need a minimum of 6'1" so you can see it and get it over. That's a minimum.
Yeah, I want to, real quick, Mike, I just want to add on to what you said for some of the audience who may not know about Jalen Hurts. When he was at Alabama, how he got benched for Tua, and Tua came in, and then he came back. They had to transfer to Oklahoma, for where they don't really know his journey, and you tapped in on it a little bit. But it wasn't like one of these easy journeys to get to exactly where he's at. So I just want to give Jalen Hurts a lot of love, because the next day he was getting love, but it was like a backhanded compliment, if you ask me. A lot of sports shows the next day, they didn't give him the championship, Super Bowl championship love / MVP / I'm going to Disney World love that I think he deserves. Secondly, to me, he outplayed Patrick Mahomes in 2 Super Bowls. He just happened to lose the last Super Bowl that they played, but he actually outplayed Patrick Mahomes in the first Super Bowl that they played against each other. And he had a late fumble, which changed momentum in the last Super Bowl, which they could have probably won. The Kansas City Chiefs won that by a field goal. I just want to give Jalen Hurts his props.
Yeah, shout out to Jalen Hurts. I'll be at the parade.
Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Who's that?
That's the threesome that we ordered.
The threesome I ordered? Flowers. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, here's the rest of your order.
Should we take this upstairs?
Iris eFile is open. File your taxes 100% free in the app if you didn't use us last year. Just file with TurboTax Do-It-Yourself by February 18th. All tax forms and tax situations. Make the switch to TurboTax Do-It-Yourself and file free by February 18th. Download now.
You know,
Killer, you know we had a lot of fun in Philly, Killer.
We did.
Yeah,
That was a stat that I think a lot of people didn't catch in the Super Bowl game, was that the Chiefs didn't cross over the 50-yard line until the third quarter with 7 minutes to go. I mean, that was a pretty impressive stat to keep them off the 50-yard line, side for 3.5 quarters.
Well, Larry, if we keeping it Super 100, wait, Mike, if we keeping it Super 100, Vegas won. Vegas won. It wasn't the Eagles. Vegas won.
100. If we keep it at Super 100, and you said had it not been for them turnovers, y'all would have been fine. I don't know what that's from. Had 23 yards in the full first half. They turned the ball over. You went 23 yards. It's
Mike, you left out the voodoo doll, though. You left out the voodoo doll. Did you see the voodoo doll?
No, that wasn't listen. Hey, I swear to you.
Mike, you been to church and all that. You know what the voodoo doll did.
When you brought that up, like when you brought that up and they started laughing, I'm like, I ain't messing with that. I don't know what you do on me. You know what I mean? I saw that lady, and let me tell you something. That lady was listening, so she was chanting stuff. It wasn't like just boom. It was a rhythmic continuation of it. They was doing that, man. They did that.
I wouldn't have brought it up. Unless it was New Orleans. New Orleans, I had to take that serious.
Took that serious, no matter what the state of New Orleans.
Yeah.
Definitely.
When I saw that, I said, oh, I see what they doing.
They did the George. That's what Ali and them did to George Foreman. Yeah. I'll be careful with that.
And then real quick, because I kind of wanted to further discuss that Dak Prescott quote that you basically saying that the Cowboys are right there with the Eagles. And I know it sounds crazy, right? But I think it was one of those things that's like, okay, if the Eagles can beat the Chiefs, we have the potential to do it too. And I'm in no way comparing the Cowboys to the Eagles, but Mike, I did kind of want to know a little bit more of your thoughts on that, since he does have a career record of 9-4 against the Eagles. So he's just kind of comparing. But what do you think about what Dak had to say?
Well, I think it's absolutely great. Right now, to say right now, and I understand what he's trying to mean, because usually when you're a division opponents like that, you play each other so much, you know each other so well, that yeah, you can play that team tight. I mean, each year that we won a Super Bowl, Washington wasn't very good, but then we would go to Washington and they would beat us. The year we were 1-15, we didn't win a game. The only game we won was we beat Washington, and that year they had won the Super Bowl. So he's equating the divisional battles. But once you come outside of the divisional battles, you have to have another notch, because you're not so familiar with the opponents. And the Philadelphia Eagles have those other notches to go beat you in many different ways, when the Dallas Cowboys have not. So I just think that's superfluous. That's too many words to say nothing.
Well, I'm done with the Chiefs. I'm auctioning off my red cowboy hat. So on it is what it is. Page, y'all can vote how much y'all want to pay for the Chiefs hat.
Wait, I have a follow-up question. So if you're done with the Chiefs, where are you in Philly right now? Like, where are you at? Are you switching to basketball solely? Like,
I'm on the move. Town is on the move, baby. I told you I gotta be at the parade on Friday.
Okay.
Philly accepts me.
Okay. Dude, actually, every Philly fan, Eagles fan, please let us know in the comments down below if you guys are accepting Mace. This is y'all. We love to know. We can make some vote.
They got to accept this. And the president of Titletown, all I do is come to promote the trophy, you know? And how would you feel if you see me with the trophy on?
I would feel some type of way if you would not be part of the Eagles Titletown train. You just wouldn't. So I'm going to leave it up to the real Philly fans so they can let us know what they're feeling. Okay. We're going to go to break. When we return, we will discuss the Super Bowl halftime show performance. Don't go anywhere.
Put him up. Oh!
You guys are messing around, acting like you're looking the highlights.
Not many people would have predicted it.
Bro, I watched the slip video, bro. This shit worked wonders, bro.
How to slip?
Bro, I watched the slip video and then just fought a Floyd Patterson, bro. I just ended the fight off, but he was throwing this right hook, bro, off the slip to the left and counted that man, put him straight out, bro, with Larry Young.
What you count on with?
Like a right hook.
Oh, okay.
Oh my good. All right, yeah, slip to the right hook. That nigga, bam.
Oh, yeah.
Good night.